Hey girls, it's me. I just wanted to show you guys a quick video about the money that I was telling you guys about. I'll try to make it quick. Um, so you make the money. I printed them off the internet and I laminated them. On the back of them I wrote all the questions I posted earlier or yesterday on the Dazzling Divas page. And so you pass out all the money to all the girls in the room. If there's not enough girls for every single bit of money, then you give a couple girls a couple more than one. If there are too many girls for not enough money, then you just pass them out to whoever can get them. And you keep one of all the questions, to yourself. So once all the money's passed out, then you tell the girls, okay, girls, we're taking a quick commercial break. As you see, I pass out all this money. And on the back are my most popularly asked questions outside of parties about what I do as a consultant. So I'm going to go in order from 1 to 8. And number 1 is going to be, how much does it cost to get started? So right now, if I told you you can come to my shopping room and get $450 in stuff for only $153, who would do it? You'd be crazy not to. But instead of 153, insert the kit sale or whatever the kit sale might be. There are 3 different kit options, and there's a $27 kit for insert kit sale. There's a $1,200 kit for insert kit sale, and there's a $450 kit for insert kit sale. So on top of getting $450 in stuff in my shopping room for 153 or insert kit sale, plus you'd get 40% off whatever you wanted forever as long as you stayed a consultant. So isn't that fantastic? So that's how much it costs to get started. Number 2 is going to be, how hard is it to get parties? Girls, look around the room. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys laughing and enjoying your girl time? Yes, it's not hard at all to get parties. Sex sells no matter what. So these parties are always going to be in demand. So it's not hard. Number 3 is, what kind of training would I receive? The best kind. You get me. I would teach you the ropes, the tricks, everything you need to know about becoming a consultant. But if you don't like me, that's fine. I get it. Girls don't like girls. That's fine. But the thing about this company is we are all women, so you gotta like somebody. If you don't want to train with me, I can train you with somebody else. You can shadow them at parties, but I highly encourage me because I think I'm pretty fantastic. But if you don't have time to follow me around parties, you can train 24/7 online. There is access at your fingertips whenever you have time. You can go to local meetings. You can go to corporate trainings. We have some in Cincinnati, some in Columbus, so they're relatively close. But that's the kind of training you'd receive. We can cover that later. Number 4 is, would I be required to do parties all the time? No. You work when you want to work. If you have time one day a month to do parties, you do that party that day when you have that time. If you want to do parties all the time, then you can do parties all the time. But you are only required to do one thing in this company, that's sell $100 in stuff every 60 days, which, look at your wish list right now, girls. Do you think that's very hard? Not at all. That's replacing your own Gucci, that's replacing your own body view, that's replacing your basic instinct, and buying your grandma a hot heart massager and your best friend or somebody a gift for their birthday. A bottle of Gucci is fantastic. But that's the only requirement, is that you sell $100 in products every 60 days. You're not required to do it X amount of parties. Number 5 is, what are some of the perks of becoming a consultant? I'll go over some of the basics, but everything's a tax write-off. Everything is a tax write-off for this business, whether it's your business supplies, you buying the kit is a tax write-off, your gas mileage, part of your cell phone bill, part of your electric bill, all that stuff is a tax write-off. Pure Romance gives away free trips. Not the top of the top girls only win it, but anybody can win it. They give away free products just for doing your job. You get a lifestyle bonus just for doing your job. You meet new women at every single party. That's one of the reasons I joined, to meet new women, make new friends. The flexibility is fantastic. I work whenever I want. I don't have to answer to a boss, ever. But those are just some of the perks. Plenty more. Number 6, how much money can you actually make? Okay, girls, so if all of you hold up your money throughout the room, you're going to see there's a total of $300 here. That's what an average consultant at an average party can make. Just average. New girls starting out make between $50 and $100 an hour. So she can make $300 in 3 hours. Keep her clothes on. Crazy not to. Rethink your job because it sucks. But there are women in this company that make 6 figures a year slinging their stuff. It's crazy. Plus, you can make money with your team. You don't have to build a team, but you can. And number 7, what's my favorite thing about being a part of the Pure Romance business? The flexibility. The fact that I do have a family and that my son, he requires a lot of my time. So I love the fact that my schedule works around him instead of him working around my schedule. So I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want throughout my day. But flexibility is my favorite. Number 8, when and how often do you get paid? I get paid every time I do a party. Every time I show up to somebody's house, I get paid. So I pick my paydays. I pick when I want to go to the grocery store. So if you're lacking money for a bill, have a party. Um, you get paid the night of the party. The only check you're waiting on is a check from corporate if you have a team. That is it. That's an override check, which isn't required. Like I said, you don't have to have a team, but it's fantastic if you do. So every time you have a party, you get paid. Now on the back of that one that you're holding in your hand, there's a couple questions. We're going to tell all the girls, okay girls, take out your customer connection cards. You're going to flip it over to the back side. There are already questions on there, but I want you guys to write the numbers 1 through 4 anywhere on the back of that card. If you have to overlap, that's fine. Just write me down those numbers. I'm going to ask you guys some questions so I can get to know you. Number 1 is going to be, what do you do? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Do you go to school full-time? Do you work full-time? Do you do everything part-time? What do you do? If you do work, what do you do? So give them time to answer the question. Number 2 is, what would be the best perk for you out of what I mentioned, whether it's the flexibility, the extra income, the free trips, the free money, the free products, meeting new women, getting you time back? What would be the best perk for you? Number 3, what would you want to do with the money? Would you want to save it? Would you want to spend it? What would you want to spend it on? Would you save it for a house? Would you pay off debt? Would you get a car? Would you get a new car? Would you buy a house? Do you have a shoe problem? Do you have a shopping problem? What would you want to do with the money? Go to Europe? Who knows? Number 4, if I can show you the ways to make money to save money to buy a kit, would you allow me that opportunity? Yes, maybe, or smiley face. Smiley face means no. I just don't like the word. So no means smiley face. If you're writing yes or maybe in that on number 4, I interview 3 women a week. I don't care if you do or not. Just tell them that, okay? I interview 3 women a week to make sure this job is right for you. If you want to be one of those 3 women that I do interview this upcoming week, circle number 4 if you wrote yes or maybe. And then collect all your money, and that's it. Girls, you can make money in your sleep if you have a team. Your team does not have to be huge. The moment you hit 3 girls on your team, you have the 50% buying discount and a $100 lifestyle bonus. If you're not doing that, you are loony. You're crazy if you're not making this extra money without any work. Okay? Even if you're brand new to the company and you have no idea what to do, you're like, I don't know how to build a team. I don't know what I would do with them if I had them. That's what I'm here for. That's what my sponsor's here for. So we help you. I'm not telling you you have to know everything in order to have a team. I still don't know everything. I know, I'm crazy. You're crazy if you're not building a team. Love you, girls.